course I loved Littlest Pet Shop when I was a kid. Of course I started collecting it again. Of course it is my most current obsession. But you know what's not an of course for me? LPS tube. I did not know that existed. I missed out on that. But now that I am an adult with full access to the internet, I have come across all the Littlest Pet Shop fanatics in the world, and they are talking about all the Littlest Pet Shop videos they watched as kids, and I'm like, that looks fun. Because I never grew up. I still collect toys like a maniac. I probably have more toys now than I did as a kid. I'm pretty sure that in the past 2 months, I've accumulated more Littlest Pet Shop than I had over the course of like 3 years as a child. I could be wrong because I really don't know how much I had. I don't remember. I remember specifically what my favorite Littlest Pet Shops looked like. And I remember them being like a treat for me. Like, I don't remember finding them easily. And I'm thinking maybe I got into Littlest Pet Shop like right at the end when they started like fizzling out or something, because I remember it being like a hunt and a search to find them. So I don't really know. I don't know all the history. I'm watching all these YouTube videos now, all these people just going through like the history of LPS, and I'm learning things I did not know. And I'd like to join the club. I would like to join the group of Littlest Pet Shop fanatics here on the internet that make cool YouTube videos. I didn't have a Littlest Pet Shop channel as a kid, but I'd like one now. Now this isn't going to be solely a Littlest Pet Shop YouTube channel. I have my other filmmaking things I work on, but as someone who collects toys and loves filmmaking, this whole like Littlest Pet Shop videos telling stories with them just sounds fun. I also want to do shows with like my dolls and things, but that's for another day. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be making some little sets for my Littlest Pet Shops. I've already got some like characters planned out, which I will gladly share with you today because why not? And a little story kind of planned out, the settings and all that. I just need to create what it is in my head. So yeah, let's get to it. Here are all my current favorites, the main ones. Like the main characters will be right here. What I'm planning on is I'm making a house for her because she's one of my favorites. I love her. And this is my main character because wiener dogs are my favorite kind of dog. And he was the whole reason I wanted any of the, what is it, the series 4 was this little guy right here. I got him. And I also loved these two little guys. And then I got her, of course, because wiener dog. And then I just happened to have these cats in the advent calendar. I got at Christmas time. I don't really know why. I just explained why I had who I had. But anyway, the main ones are going to be dachshunds because dachshunds are my favorite. And then we have just the other characters in the background. And because I love like offices and I love The Office, anything that takes place in an office, I'm a huge fan of. So that's where like the setting for the show is going to be. So like these characters are going to work in an office. I'm thinking these characters are not. They're going to work for like a big company. I think I want her to work at like the local gas station and her to work at like the local, they might both work at a gas station. Honestly, I think that might be fun. And I don't know where she's going to work because I just don't think she would survive working at a gas station. I think the smell of petrol would get to her. So I think she might be unemployed, honestly. I think she might be too tender for any jobs out there in the real world. But yeah, that's what I have so far. This is gonna be like my gamer girl. She's gonna love, you know, her PC and downloading new games. She might play some Stardew Valley. She's gonna be like the, you know, loves to get cute kawaii clothes type girl. And I have another cow that I'm going to paint all cute, and I think it's gonna be like her sister. And then yeah, I have a specific personality of her, but I don't really know what's going on with her yet. She's going to be like the boss of the big company, fashion designer type thing. So is he. She's going to work at the office too. And Office, she's like inspired by Milton from Office Space. And then I've got this girl who, I don't know what her job's going to be. I don't know, she might be like a secretary or something, but that's who I have so far. So I just need to make, like, I want to make a little house for her. Like a bedroom or even like an entire house. I'd like to do the same for her, a little bedroom for her. Yeah, I'd love to do that for her too. I think she might like gaming too because I like the way her paw looks like it could go with like a computer really well. Like she could click things. So they might be like really good friends. And then he just looks like the grumpy old man boss, right, at a store. So that's gonna be his lot in life, is he's gonna own some businesses. Same with this little guy. She's gonna be a manager at at the office. Manager, old man boss, top designers, and the little office people that work in the cubicles. That's the show I got so far, people. Now I'm gonna make some little rooms and houses and offices for all of them, and I'm gonna make them as compact as possible because I don't have that much room to work with at the moment. So I need to make this that's part of the reason I'm making this video, is because I want to share how you can make like the tiniest rooms possible and get, you know, have it be like a play set, but it doesn't have to take up that much room. That's what I intend to do. Will I accomplish it? I don't know. What? Wait, are these the same mold? They're the same. I just realized that. Oh my word. The first thing I'm going to do is get all of them off this paper because I need the paper for the craft. I'm just going to trace them so that I can get as small as possible and them still fit, and then use that to create like some rooms, and then I'm going to color in the backgrounds for the rooms and make some furniture and stuff. And I may break out like my new crochet abilities. I'm very new to crochet, but I want to make like some blankets and bean bags and things and just have a jolly good time. I'm sorry that the lighting is so like bright and shadowy and crazy, but I don't have the best lighting system for what I'm doing, but we persevere. So yeah, I'm thinking her room is just going to be yay big. Make it to where she has a little bed right here and like a little dresser right here. So I'm gonna cut this out. And this is cardstock, so it's gonna be easier for me to work with. If you were doing this with regular paper, I would glue a bunch of pieces of paper together and then cut it out. It needs to be durable. I mean, these are walls, for crying out loud. I want her room to be mainly like pinks and yellows, but like kind of dark and warm. This is going to be the back of the room. I had this idea for a bed that I've wanted to try out for a long time. So again, I'm just going to measure how big it needs to be. There, is that big enough for her? Cool. I mean, it's probably going to be really small, proportionally speaking. But like I said, they need to be small little rooms for my setup. That's pretty cute, isn't it? I think that's adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I think she needs like a little teddy bear up here. The way I'm gonna get the length for the bed and for the room is just to obviously trace around her how much room she's going to need for the bed. And now I'm going to glue my end frame. These together. Here's the bed finished. It just needs a little mattress in there. So now I'll just set this down like this. So if it's like right here, obviously it's only going to be the length of the wall, so that'll be here. And then I think the bed will need a little space. So I think that's going to be it. And of course the side walls just need to be the proper length and come out as far as the floor. Pretty darn cute, isn't it? So now I'm going to start coloring. I'm not going to talk you through that because you know how coloring works, but I'll show you what colors I'm using, and then I'll hot glue in the other wall, and then we'll be done. I'm using these Crayola pipsqueaks to color. These are the prettiest colors I've ever seen. It's been a long time since I had like regular size Crayola markers, but I got these in like a smaller pack one day, and then I loved them so much I got these for my birthday. And they are quite fantabulous. If Crayola wants to sponsor me in anything I'm working on, they may. They definitely may. I love this, which one? The melon. This melon color is so darn pretty. I feel like I want the walls to be purple. Would she ever go with purple walls? Maybe like a lighter one. There's the wall done. I ran out of ink toward the middle of there, but that's okay because the bed's gonna go there anyway. Where did I put the bed? Oh, it ended up on the floor. Here it is. There, I want to do this teal. And then the bed, I don't know, I kind of want it to be white. Oh, this wall needs to be purple too. Okay, I'm gonna color. I have these little like gem stickers, and if I find them today, I will use them to make little handles for the dresser and for the bed drawers. But yeah, I don't have them at the moment. Here's the other wall on there, and I'm just gonna glue this in. I did some pen over there so you can see the details better. I'm gonna glue this in here so that it doesn't go moving around. And yeah, I just need to do some sort of like mattress situation, but is that not cute? Okay, I'm gonna do a different angle here. And there she is. Is that not cute? So yeah, I'm gonna make her a little mattress somehow. Oh, maybe like some tissues work. Hold on. And just remember, if you are a child working on this, have a parent with you using hot glue. I just burned myself. So that's the nice squishy bed. Tissue works good. And then yeah, I'm gonna crochet her a little blankie. I wouldn't mind giving her like a little rug right here, but probably not right now. Oh, she does have a teddy bear. Hold on. This little teddy bear that she came with. Oh, it's so cute on the bed. I'm gonna make her a blanket. But also she has like a phone and like a boba. And how cute would that look like on top of the dresser? So I may do another dresser so she can have that stuff displayed. And I love the teddy to go on it right there. Oh yeah, and she has like a dog bone and everything. Be so cute. So yeah, I'm gonna do the 3-dimensional dresser, and then I'm gonna crochet her a blanket. Alrighty, now I know I definitely messed this up. Something went wrong in there because, like I said, I'm very new to the crocheting, but there's a little blanket for her. And here's the little room. Is that not cute? I love that. I think that's so cute. So, yeah, I feel like she probably needs a pillow. I'm not going to worry about that right now. That is adorable. I'm just going to go into voiceover mode now. I use the exact same system to make the office cubicles. I just traced around the Littlest Pet Shops to see how big they needed to be and glued all the walls together. Now, I could have gone a lot more detailed with these and put a little bit more work into it, but in my last video, I actually had already made an office cubicle and I threw it away because I wasn't totally pleased with how it looked. But the reason I'm doing this is because I'm figuring out how to make printable playsets, because one of my dreams is actually to make toys and playsets myself and sell them, and I thought that making printable sets you could just cut out and make for your toys would be a good start. So right now I'm just experimenting with what works. It's easier for me to visualize how to make things when I do it physically first, and then I can work on making it digitally later so it can be a printable. So now the cubicles are basically done and I can show you what I have so far. I like the sardine decal I made for that one. I like the bright colors of this one. I thought he looked good with gray. I wanted his to be the more simple standard office and hers to match her colors. Here I'm just beginning work on the printables, and I'll be sure to post another video when they're complete and I can show you what I created. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.